Hello lovely people, welcome to my channel. My name is Jer and I am going to be doing a new series going forward of battle brackets, potentially weekly, potentially every other week. Haven't really decided, but I'm very excited. I've got a lot of categories that I would like to do and I would love to hear from you all. I would love to know what categories you all would like to see me do. So without further ado, we're going to be doing the very first one, a topic that I am extremely familiar with, and that is Dead by Daylight. I play almost every week on stream on Twitch. I'm a big fan of this game and I have been for about 2 years now. And this is a all-killer bracket. If Meg is not on this list, I will be disappointed because Meg is the real killer all along. But without further ado, we will jump into this. The other bracket I was using when I started filming this was not correct. It wasn't even up until the current killer, so I found a new one. This is the current list. That was my fault. But let's jump into this. So starting out, we have a really strong and complicated round because I love playing both of these killers, and I think for round one I'm gonna go off of a rubric of who I enjoy playing as, and I think I'll get a little more personal as it goes. I have more fun with Trapper. That's a lie because I have more fun with Hag. This is unfair that they put them together because these are very similar types of killers. Trapper's my main and I don't want to go against him. I sometimes have more fun with Hag because of the jump scares, and I feel like I can do more, but I can also get some really fun plays with Trapper. This is so hard. I'm gonna go with Trapper. Oh, I feel like I made the wrong decision. Hux versus Dredge. Ooh, who do I have more fun with? I think I have more fun playing with Singularity. I like Hux. I like his voice lines. Dredge is fun, but I feel like some maps are just not that fun with him because there just aren't not enough lockers. So I'm gonna go with Hux.
We all make choices.
Knight versus Slinger. I see, the thing is, I have a really fun time with Knight, but I'm the type of player that I feel bad for playing a killer that has such a big base kit. And I know that I shouldn't care about other people's fun, but I do. And I know that people don't like going against Knight, so I often feel bad playing as him. But I have more fun playing him than I have fun with Slinger. So I think I do have to go with Knight. Ooh, this is tough because I love playing as Nemesis. I'm not as good with him, but I have a lot of fun with him. And Oni, I have a lot of fun with as well. This is a really tough one, and I don't like the way that I'm feeling right now because I feel like if I choose Nemesis based off of the fun that I have with him, I'm gonna be upset with myself, but I have more fun with Nemesis. I love Oni. This sucks.
Mama, this is garbage.
I hate this. I'm sorry, Daddy Oni. I love you, and I would like to kiss you, and nobody judge me for wanting to snog the Oni, but it's Nemesis for me that I have more fun with. Between Wesker and Blight,
This is garbage.
I'm gonna be honest, both these killers feel a little bit like training wheels to me. I have fun with them, but because I don't feel challenged, I don't always like, it's sort of like I'm going through the motions with these killers. I'm gonna say I honestly have more fun with Blight, I think, because sometimes the hits are so good, where with Wesker, sometimes it sort of just feels like, yeah, of course I was gonna get that, it's Wesker, you know what I mean? Between Bubba and Doctor, I have way more fun with Doctor because you can cut off loops so specifically, and sometimes cutting off a loop before they make it there are really great plays, and I have a lot of fun with those. So I'm gonna go with this man. Oh God. Between Sadako and Twins, I don't enjoy playing either one of them if I'm being completely honest. But I guess I have more fun with Sadako because she's small. You can make certain plays that the Twins really can't. I hate when they kick Victor. So I'm gonna go with Sadako purely because I have more fun with her. Artist versus Pig. This is another tough one because I've just recently really started to get the appeal of Artist, and I've really started to like a lot of her high points. Pig is really fun because the party hats, and I love when you get a really good play where their hats explode before they're able to get it off. I think those are really fun. So it's like someone that I've enjoyed longer, versus someone who I'm just starting to get into. Personally, I think I've had more fun with Pig over the past 2 years, so I'm gonna unfortunately have to go with Pig. But my heart is telling me that I should go with Artist. I'm going with Pig. Between Billy and Huntress, I have no fun with Billy. Billy is so frustrating to me. It feels bad. Every time I do anything with him, it feels bad. Huntress, I feel like, has some really strong points, and I like her. I love some good map hits where it's just so far away and you can't believe that it hit. I'm gonna go with Huntress on this one. We're going into this round already? Okay, so it's taking me into round 2 for the left side already. Between Trapper and Hux, I think for round 2, what I'm gonna go with is how I like them as characters. And I think a little more on the actual technicality of it. I like Trapper better as a character. With this one, I like Nemesis better because I feel like, well, no, yes. These are two very similar characters with each other, with just the way that the zombies work, the way that the goons work. I'm gonna go with Nemesis because I think I like him technically better than Knight. He feels more fun to me to play. Between Blight and Doctor, technically wise, I like the plays of Doctor more than I like the plays of Blight. I feel like Blight is a little disorienting at times. Between Sadako and Pig, I don't know why this is hard for me. It's Pig. And now this one is, I know, poor Huntress just got left down here. Okay, I mean, this is a no-brainer for me. It's Trapper 100% of the time. I love Nemesis, but it's absolutely Trapper. Ooh, between Doctor and Pig. Okay, so for round 3, I don't even know what my rubric is. What is my rubric for this one? I don't even know. I think I'm gonna go with, this one's gonna be Gut Instinct. It's gonna be Pig. And then Huntress is still left down here. All right, for the final round on this side, it's two killers who love traps. I could go based off how sexy I think one of these killers are, or I could go for overall enjoyment for others. I could go for how likely I would be to choose them. There are a lot of different routes that I could take for this last round, and I think I'm going to go with who I would be more likely to choose if someone said you could play Trapper or Pig. I would choose Trapper. They both have pretty boring Moris, but I would choose Trapper. And now Huntress finally gets to come into play. Between Trapper and Huntress, I'm going to use kind of the same rubric. Who would I rather play if someone said you could play one or the other? I can get really fun plays with both, and I feel like I'm almost a little biased here, and I could have used maybe a different rubric to guarantee, because I think I would have probably picked Trapper all the way to the end no matter what, but I really do like playing Huntress. I feel like this one's kind of a no-brainer for me. It's Trapper all the time, so I'm going to go with him. Now we get to move to the right side. It is between Stealth Killer Wraith and Chris 3 Jenner. You know, I know she's not a popular one to go against, and I will be honest, anytime I hear her music, I slam my head on the table and I want a DC, but I really like Momager way better than I like playing with Wraith. Between Chucky and Trickster, two characters that in this last chapter really just came out of the gates running. Trickster was my first killer. When I came in during All Kill, that was my first chapter in DBD, and I really have a soft spot for him, but I don't know if that's because I think he's cute or what, but I think I'm gonna go with Twinkster. Between Senno and Pyramid, this is a no-brainer. I have so much more fun with Pyramid. I feel like Senno is sort of a training wheels character, and I have way more fun with Pyramid Head. Ooh, between Demo Puppy and Xeno Kitty. Ooh, this is kind of a hard one because I'm starting to get to know Xenomorph. Still not very good with her, but I'm getting to know her. And then Demogorgon is a pretty fun, straightforward character. Two animalistic killers who are really monstrous, have a lot of teeth, transport across the map, and can do some really cool plays. This is a tough one because I like both. I think I like Demogorgon better because there's not as many annoying counters to him besides people cleansing his little holes that he puts in the ground. Xenomorph can get stunned out of her power using the fire, and that feels bad sometimes, especially when you get led by a survivor into an area that's got like 4 turrets and you just get blasted from every side. It doesn't feel really fun. So I'm gonna go with demo on this. Between Freddy and Myers, whoever organized this poll did a really good job because these are some really classic big names in horror. I don't particularly love teleport killers. I also don't love stealth killers because I'm not very good at the stealthy part. I'm better at hit first, ask questions later. But I do have preference over Myers in this situation. Do I? No, I think I like Freddy better. I don't like teleport killers at all, but I really enjoy playing as Freddy. Between Ghosty and Clown, it's no brainer. It's always going to be Ghosty. Clown, I think, is ass. Okay, this is unfair. They put these two killers next to each other because these are both really tough killers to play. Spirit requires a lot of auditory awareness. Nurse requires a lot of focus. I've gotten great plays on both, but I feel like I have more fun playing Spirit than I do as Nurse because you can get some really great grabs off gens. I'm gonna go with Spirit. Another good one. Between Legion and Plague, we've got two killers that apply a very special status effect to you that not a lot of other killers do, with Legion having the deep wound and Plague making you broken. Both are very annoying to go against. There's a lot of variables that can happen in the match that can sort of affect how you as the killer navigate around it. But even though I don't like the vomiting, I think I have more fun with Plague. I'm gonna be completely honest here. Oh, this is funny that the two of them ended up together because a lot of people accuse Momager of having the exact same face model that Trickster has, so it's kind of funny they're together. So this other round, I technically have more fun and I have a better time playing as Momager than I do as Trickster. I feel like Momager has a lot more fun things she can do in her kit that I enjoy better. Plus, projectile killers are not my forte. I mean, I say that as if I don't play every killer and am not decently good with all of them. But I think I technically like Momager better. Oh, this is a no-brainer. It's Pyramid Head. I don't even need to explain that. Between Freddy and Ghosty, two really classic killers that are in the franchise that I both really enjoy, I think I like Freddy a little bit better purely because some of his add-ons I feel like have a more technically fun element to them that I enjoy a lot, so I'm gonna go with him. And then between Spirit and Plague, I like both of them. I think there are a lot of good points to both of them. I can get a lot of really fun plays with Plague using her juice, and I can also do a lot of really fun plays in stealth with Spirit. This is a tough one for me, and I think ultimately I'm gonna go with Spirit. All right, back up to the top, we have Momager versus Pyramid Head, and oof, this is another tough one because I like Chris's perks. I keep calling her Chris. It's Skull Merchant. I'm aware of this. Momager. I like Skull Merchant's base kit better, but I also really love cage plays, and I think those can be super fun. This is a tough one, and I want to go with my gut, which is to go with Pyramid Head. Freddy and Spirit, this is tough. All the consequences of my actions. Oh, no.
I don't want to do it.
God, I like playing both of them. If you were to ask me who would rather play Freddy or Spirit, I would go with Spirit. Plus, I like her Mori better. Oh no, the consequences of my actions part 2.
I want to go home. Like, I can't take the pressure of it.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know what to pick because I like both of them, but I have to pick someone. Cage hits with Pyramid are really satisfying. Doing an out of phase attack is so satisfying. They're both really strong in their own rights. I like them both. I'm gonna go with my gut, and I feel like I'm gonna regret it afterwards, but I'm going with Spirit. No! I can't. I have to. I like Spirit better. No! I like Pyramid better because he's got 2 Moris. I'm going with Pyramid. Oh, I feel bad. I regret all my decisions. I don't want to do this again. I hate this. I don't want to pick between Daddy and Daddy. Both of these are perfect in their own way. Trapper's my main. I put a lot of points into him to make sure that I've gotten him up where I need him to. I've got a really solid build that I enjoy. Pyramid, I'm still trying to figure out builds, and I play around a lot, but I enjoy him immensely. This was the top 2 that I was certain was going to be here. And I'm just so upset that it is because I don't know how to choose one of them. I like them both in different ways, and I enjoy playing them both for different reasons. They tend to be the ones that I focus the most of my attention on. I feel like deviousness-wise, I like Trapper. There's a lot of thinking ahead, 2 steps ahead of the game. You're really playing chess with the survivors, right? Of trying to get them to go in your traps and going into the direction that you want them to. Where Pyramid is really about projectiles and hitting accurately and not missing, getting them in the Trail of Torment so that you can cage them and maybe do a final Mori on them. So there's a lot of different ways that I could go about how I want to choose this. I think it's unfair that I'm such a Trapper fan and that I'm such an advocate for this dude, because I really want to go with Pyramid just because I feel like Pyramid is a more accessible character. I don't know how accessible Trapper is. He's a very complicated one, despite people saying he's an easy killer. He's easy to go against. He's very easy to stop and to counter. I think I have to go with my heart, and my heart says Trapper. He's the mascot of the game, and he's there for good reason. He's a strong killer. He is really fun to play as and against. I just really like him. I think he could use a lot of buffs, and I really hope that he does in the future, but this is my man, this is my candidate, and I am sticking to him. Whether this is the wrong decision or not, who would be your number 1 in this battle bracket? And if you would like to do it, it will be, I'm going to try to remember to link it in the below, but it is bracketfights.com. If you are interested, please check out that website. Feel free to do your own brackets and let me know who ends up making it to the top of yours. Hopefully see you for another one, and let me know in the comments what brackets would you like to see. This one was a little bit hard for me to be impartial because I was going to probably pick Trapper no matter what, depending on who he went against. If he had gone against Pyramid early, it would have been tough. If he had gone against Oni, it would have been tough. If he had gone against so many, it would have been tough. And I mean, it was already tough enough. See you next time. Goodbye. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to click that like button. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Goodbye.